Never forget. If you can believe it, we're coming up on the 20th anniversary of the September 11th attacks, and tributes are starting to pop up all across Arizona. The city of Scottsdale this weekend is hosting a free 9/11 Memorial Tribute starting today, which features a pop-up museum.
Yeah, Team 12's Rachel Cole joins us live from the Scottsdale Center for the Performing Arts, where it's all happening, and a look at what's inside this pop-up museum.
Good morning to you guys. It really is a beautiful tribute, and as Ryan mentioned, a lot of them popping up all over the valley, but this one is very interactive. You can actually see the names and pictures of each and every one of the victims who died 20 years ago in those attacks, some as young as 4 years old. One of those little girls on the Flight 93 that we were looking at the plane replica over here that they managed to get in to kind of paint a picture for people who really want to pay tribute and pay their respects to some of these victims. And as we're walking through the entire exhibit, we get to see the towers and the Pentagon and a lot of the gear and equipment that was physically used that day to try and save those who were still trapped inside the buildings. And we do want to talk with Randy Cooney this morning. Randy, you designed the unity flag that represents everybody in a situation where we need to be united now more than ever, especially on the anniversary.
Yeah, I would like to say this morning, come on out. It will touch you, it will uplift you, and it will help unite us. We'll be here through the entire week. It's all 50 states sewn together in our 6 U.S. districts, combined with all the names of the victims, with the Statue of Liberty at the centerpiece, and actually the signature of all 100 senators.
And Randy, we want to ask you, when did this design come to you, and how did you come to create such a beautiful piece of art for people to look at and honor those victims?
It actually was way back to the night of September 11th. I was laying in bed watching the news, as we all were, and I saw Congress stand before our nation, join hands and sing God Bless America. I was so touched by that moment, I began within 24 hours envisioning how I could symbolize that through the use of these flags.
And you said you didn't do it alone. You wanted to pay a little bit of credit where credit is due. So let's talk on September 11th. There will obviously be a tribute and the reading of all of the names, but who else will be here as well?
It looks like all 8 seamstresses will come from different parts of the nation, and they'll be here to celebrate and commemorate that day as well.
And lastly, Randy, we do want to talk about the 2 numbers at the bottom of the flag that you designed. Let's talk about those 2.
Well, in the bottom left is the names of all the victims, and I'm sorry, the number of all the victims, and the population of the United States at that time, just symbolizing how many we lost and how many came together.
And that's the one we want to focus on as we remember all of those lives lost, that we do have to remember that we are a united country, and we need to stand and remember and reflect 20 years later on those attacks. But if you do want to come out, we're going to have all the details. It is now until September 11th. Again, a special tribute on Saturday the 11th specifically. So we'll have all the details for you on our website. But for now, we'll send it back to you guys.